Greetings, Dandavats, devotees and friends. Hope you're all well and keeping in good spirits. So, just going to have a little chat today about the Bhagavad Gita and some quirky facts about it. Just some background details, really. I'll keep it very short. My original talk on this was about an hour, so I'll try and do this in 6 minutes or something, hopefully. Okay, so crash course in the Bhagavad Gita. Basically, for Vaishnavas and practitioners of Krishna consciousness, we are interested in two versions of the Bhagavad Gita. First version is the Bhagavad Gita by Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, subtitled As It Is. And the second version is Srimad Bhagavad Gita by His Divine Grace Srila Sridhar Maharaj, subtitled The Hidden Treasure of the Sweet Absolute. Okay, so first of all, we're going to have a quick look at Srila Prabhupada's As It Is. Subtitles are very, very important, especially regarding spiritual books and especially scripture of the highest regard. As it is exactly what it means. Every word is translated. All the in this book you have the Sanskrit, the transliterations, and the English translation. And the transliteration is of every word, and the verse, the English translation, is exactly based on that. There's no room for misinterpretation. There is no agenda of presenting it differently than it is. That's why it is called As It Is. It is exactly what you get from the first page to the last page. Not open for discussion. Clear as day. Okay. In the second version, in 2 words, if you want to really sum up Srila Sridhar Maharaj's approach to preaching and his presentation of Krishna consciousness, it's simply 2 words: go deeper. That's it. In every regard, go deeper. And as he does, he goes a little bit deeper with everything that he presents. So, as you all know, the Bhagavad Gita is the 18th chapter of the Sri Mahabharata, which is a wonderful, wonderful book. It's actually Mahabharata. Maha is the greatest, biggest, big, whatever adjective you want to put to it that suits. And Bharat, it generally refers to India, but in the broader sense, it refers to the known world at that time. So the Mahabharata, it's the history of the world, generally, but specifically India and the other lands which are under its control at that time. So 18 chapters in the Bhagavad Gita itself, contains over 700 verses, and is, without any shadow of a doubt, the most famous, most widely used, most widely quoted, most known book of the Vedas, of all the Vedas in the Western world. Anyone who's ever read it has had their minds changed from the information that's in it. So yeah, it's the basics. It's the basics of everything wonderful from the Vedas. It covers karma, reincarnation, the nature of the soul, the material modes, and how to get out of this wonderful world we live in, and how to basically progress there's 3 paths we can go by. There's only 3 paths anybody can follow in this world: karma, jnana, and bhakti. These are explained in detail, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful book. It is, without doubt, the first call of reference for the preachers out there. Any question that you've ever been asked on the street or by anybody can be answered here. The answers are all here. So really, it's always close to our heart, and it's always our first point of reference. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this wonderful, wonderful book will just tell you, if this is just one chapter of the Mahabharata, and the Bhagavad Gita is like the most famous book of spiritual knowledge to come out of India to the Western world, it just shows you how great the Mahabharata is as a book. The Mahabharata contains over 100,000 verses and is, without any shadow of a doubt, the biggest book of shlokas or verses ever composed. And that's another reason why it's called the Mahabharata. It's just the greatest book ever written. So, Bhagavad Gita. For all the anti-religionists out there, I'm sorry if I'm speaking too loud. I just don't know how good this microphone is or how close it is. I've only done this 2 or 3 times. So, I'm sorry for screaming at you all out there. The Bhagavad Gita, 18 verses, or 18... What I meant to say was, for the anti-religionists out there, and the cover, and they'd say, well, what's going on there? Your man has got arrows, you've got a chariot, horses blazing, and then you say, it's set in the middle of a battlefield, and they go, yeah, right, go on, like all religions, the cause of all wars in the world. Typical. There you go again. You're telling me about love and God, and here we are in a battlefield. And as crazy as it sounds, nobody really has an answer for this. There's no point saying it was a just war, because, that's just nuts. Even though it was a just war. Anyway, you don't tell that to the guy in the street or whoever it is you're talking to, who just may be trying to catch his attention for that moment of his life. Like it happened to all of us when we met the devotees. They caught our attention at the right time. Maybe it wouldn't have worked at any other point in our life. That's why it's so important to realize this. So, what the answer to that question is, if it does arise, what better place than in the middle of a battlefield for a man to find redemption? To be totally on his knees. The greatest known warrior at the time drops his weapons, falls to his knees, and is lost. He loses everything. He loses reason, his mind, his courage, everything. So, what greater place on a battlefield to find redemption? And this sets the tone for this wonderful, wonderful book. Okay? Time is ticking away. Okay, a few more quick things. Bhagavad Gita. The war, the battle, lasted for 18 days. There were 18 survivors of that wonderful battle. What else? 18 comes up a couple of times now, which I can't remember because I'm panicking, because I see the time ticking away and I have to finish before 10 minutes and we're already on 9:30. Anyway, I'll come back again and I'll maybe make a part 2 of this. So this didn't go too well. I'm not sure if I'll stick with it or not. Just wanted to say hello, Hari Bol, Hari Krishna, Bhagavad Gita. The closest thing to our hearts. We always keep it there. all the answer there we need. Okay, take care. Harry Ball. Bye bye.